Hello and welcome back to another Glamour video with me, Meoni, for Final Fantasy XIV. We haven't done one of these in a while where I combine some bits and pieces together and make a Glamour that's either naff or okay. I quite like this one. This is what I'm calling the Pastel Idol. I've gone for a lot of pieces that are somewhat easy to obtain, especially in patch 7.3, and I thought we'd combine them to make them into an outfit. So this is what we've gone for. This Glamour then is comprised very simply of 5 items. First of all, we've got the Oristry Ribbons of Casting, which is a brand new drop from the brand new Alliance raid for Final Fantasy XI's crossover. For the Oristry Ribbons is also the Oristry Ribbons of Healing as well, which are basically the same. They just have different base colors, so if you wanted to go for this on your healer, you could kind of do that as well. And these ribbons look absolutely gorgeous, and that's just Sut Black on there. Of course, if you wanted to get even darker, you could go for Jet Black, but I don't think it's necessary. The only thing I don't like about the ribbons is the blue gemstone, but to be fair, it's not like an obnoxious color. Blue's quite easy to match with. These are actually the cat eye glasses, which I use on nearly all of my glams now. I really love them. These are the purple ones, even though they look like they have a pink sort of lens there. But yeah, they're my go-to glasses in this game. They're absolutely gorgeous. Definitely recommend picking those up. I've gone for pastel pink and soot black on every single piece of gear for this today. For the chest piece then, this is the latest PvP trophy crystal gear. This is actually the critical hit A1 Tor cropped harness. There is the A2 variant, which might have been slightly cooler to get because there's different color sort of like buttons on it, but I went for this one. I thought it was a nice little contrast, and I liked the way that the chains actually changed color with a secondary palette. It meant that Soot Black was sufficient. I didn't need to go and get Jet Black, which actually is pretty good for all of these items. Then I went for the Old Faithful. I've used these so many times before. The Thavnarian armlet, something you can craft in the game. This, of course, is fairly easily craftable these days, and of course you can get it from a market board. They added double dye to this a long time ago, so we've got pastel pink and soot black on this as well. And I love the way that we can change the metal to the same color through that secondary dye palette. Very nice. And my favorite skirt in the entire game for my character, the Quain Trials ruffled skirt, part of the Quain Trials crafted set. It doesn't come any better than a ruffled skirt in my opinion, and this one looks perfect for this, especially with the top not taking up extra waist space. So we have the navel exposed, and then we've got the skirt. And then finally I kind of went for the Dark Horse Champion Shoes of Casting. I just thought these dyed really nicely actually. I don't think I've used these in an actual Glamour yet. Obviously they're not useful as gear anymore because the item level's too low, but the secondary palette is that nice straps and laces. So Soot Black looks really good on there. There's a bit of brass on there, but not too much to overwhelm and require brass elsewhere. I think it looks pretty good on this, quite honestly. All in all, that's pretty much our Pastel Idol set then that we've put together. I definitely want to make more glams out of some of the new pieces, and I thought it'd be cool to at least showcase something with the new critical hit set. The PvP stuff is definitely awesome. I love the fact there's actually things worth getting from trophy crystals, or at least in my opinion this time around. Lots of chess pieces, and hopefully that gave you some ideas. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. More videos on the way from patch 7.3 and onwards, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.